Hey guys, it's your pal Peter here with another episode of my series, my Cinderella story. In the last episode, episode 8, um, Cinder and her stepsisters aged up to teenagers, and um, so that basically kind of unlocked more responsibilities for Cinder. She now um, can make sure the bills are paid. She now has to prepare meals for the family that she is not allowed to eat. She still has to eat up alone in her room. She's also now able to repair anything that breaks. Um, Her father came to visit. I kind of had a few technical difficulties taping this episode, so that's why they are already at school. Um, yeah, so last night, after they aged up and Cinder did all her chores and her homework, uh, Dad showed up, but it won't let us interact with Dad. The only option to interact with Dad was to come outside and have a snowball fight, but last night it was like, for The Sims, it was like 28 degrees. So I wasn't about to have Cinder go out and start a snowball fight when it was 28 degrees outside. So we are picking up the next morning. It is 10:50 in the morning. Um, Anastasia and Cinder are at school, and as you can see, Miss Drusilla is skipping school. She got in trouble for it. And just as all of this was happening, um, Lady Tremaine got that random free 2-day giveaway that every household with teenagers gets. So that's where basically where we are, excuse me, picking up. So it also, with Cinder now being a teenager, she has the freedom of um, going out to community lots on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And in my twist of the challenge rules, in the challenge rules, she's supposed to be home before curfew. But since I have the curfew mod installed in my game, I'm just going to set my rule as she needs to be home by midnight or she turns into a pumpkin. AKA, she's not allowed to go out for the next weekend, or in the rules it says if she breaks curfew, she's not allowed to go out until she ages up. But I'm not going to be that harsh. So, because she does have to, during her teenage years, um, meet and become best friends with her fairy godmother, and she can also kind of start keeping her eye out for um, her Prince Charming. So that's why I'm gonna give her kind of some leniency as far as the weekend rules go, because they had a week and a half of snow days, and Cinder really didn't have a chance to go to school and meet anybody, and I think she went to a whopping 2 days of elementary school, and let's see, she will have another 13 days of high school, so she doesn't have much time before she becomes a young adult to meet her fairy godmother, befriend her, and also meet her Prince Charming. So She's got a lot to do in a little amount of time. And yeah, so Lady Tremaine is on the 2-day vacation. So I'm going to kind of um, let Cinderella get away with a few more things that I normally wouldn't let her when Lady Tremaine is around. Um, I'm going to let the girls, Drusilla and Anastasia, kind of fend for themselves. I will still have her do her chores, but I will let them fend for themselves, and also Cinder can do her homework wherever she wants. So I'm not going to require her to climb all the way up to her room. So we're going to just go ahead and let her. Oh, and also last time when I was playing the game, I forgot to take her off of. Um, I had my game on static needs, so I was playing a different game, but I will now take it off. I just took it before recording. I took it off of um, static needs, so all of her stuff really lowered fast. I don't know. If the girls want to throw a party, they can throw a party, but I'm not gonna be responsible. Because whoever sets up the party is the host and is the one that gets in trouble. And we learned that the hard way in my series Meet the Georges. So yeah, in Meet the Georges, Kelly's party got busted up by the cops and she got grounded for 2 days. So or if Anastasia or Drusilla's free will wants to set them up for a party and to get in trouble, they're more welcome to. But we're not going to have Cinder do that because Cinder's got a mission. Okay, and because I did kind of Groundhog Day this episode, I learned a little trick here. This is Fairy Godmother's house. Oh, she's home this time. Last time I went to check on her, she was out at the beach. Well, I'm not gonna cheat, so to speak, with that. We will have Cinder go out to a community location first, and then we will check on Fairy Godmother. We're not going to just take Cinder directly over to her door and knock on the door. Hey, we're supposed to be best friends. Hey, ha. No, we will try and do it the proper way and take her out on the town. This is her first trip out, so we have to try and make it fun. So don't know where to take her. On my Groundhog Day, I took her to the Spring Fall Festival, but the Spring Fall Festival was kind of a dud for Aurora Skies here. All they really have is the dance floor, a hot air balloon, and the kissing booth. So not much to do. Well, I guess she could come down and practice horseshoes, so we'll do that to kill time. Because like I said last time when we checked, I checked as the all-knowing god of controller of this game. Last time I checked on Godmother, she was at the beach. She wasn't standing outside her house staring at her front door. I will give you a close-up on our fairy godmother. Ah, drat. You're gonna miss her. You're gonna have to wait until Cinder meets her because she's going inside. But yes, this is fairy godmother. Her favorite color is purple, if you couldn't tell. Her hair is black and purple. This is I believe it was the Jet Set Adults set that this dress comes from. It reminds me very much of something Lucy Ricardo would wear in I Love Lucy, and it's the Jet Set shoes with the little bow tie. It's very Roaring Heights, so to speak, so I just thought it was kind of cute. I love putting my Roaring Heights Sims in it, and so yeah, I decked out the fairy godmother in it. I didn't want to go full like Renaissance or country or royalty dresses for fairy godmother. I just kind of wanted to keep her somewhat modern but still out of the norm for the rest of the people that are in Aurora skies. So she's dressed in purple in all of her outfits and put those cat eye glasses on her and made her a little bit of an oddball. So, hey Cinder, what are you doing? We gotta reset you. Hello. Oh, she was waiting on the taxi. That was what was going on. Hello, Miss Taxi Driver. We're wearing almost the exact same coat. She visited a park. Now let's check. Oh, on this Groundhog's Day, Miss Godmother isn't leaving the house. We'll keep checking on Miss Godmother, because in my Groundhog Day, I took Cinder. She went up in the hot air balloon, and then she went and had a brownie at the coffee house. And then by the time she was done with her brownie, that's when we saw Fairy Godmother at the beach. Beginning. Maybe on the weekends. Haven't decided yet. I might let her do her wishes on the weekends. I might. We'll see. She's got a couple. She'll have a couple weekends as a teenager, so. Alrighty. And let's send her across the street to eat a meal. We'll check on... Oh, Godmother, go out so we can meet you. You might have to wait until Saturday night. Well, like I said, I had Cinder go up in the hot air balloon and then go to the coffee house before... I'd say it was probably about 10 when we ran into Fairy Godmother, so... I always think it's so funny when Sims complain about being hungry when they're outside of a food restaurant. And yes, this is the diner from University Life. There's only so many times you can use those original diners from, or the original Hogan diners. Gotta break the monotony. Recoloring it doesn't make it new, so I plopped down this one instead. I crammed it into a little 20 by 30 lot. That's why it looks kind of goofy. But I think it works for the sake of what it needs to do. And I love how I turn off animals, and yep, there's still wild horses. Okay, let's check on Fairy Godmother one last time, or second to last time. Oh, she's still home. Go out, you miserable old lady. Go out. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait until she goes, or Cinder gets to go out Saturday night. It doesn't look like Godmother is going to leave the house. You know you want to go somewhere. Oh, no. Can't make it that easy, Cinder. Ah, sorry. Okay. Cinder, go ahead and go home. Yeah, one's tired, one's hungry. It's like, go inside and eat or go home and sleep. Don't sit outside and complain. That's a bummer on this version of Groundhog's Day. Godmother didn't go out. Darn her. Darn her. Okay, well, Cinder is now home. The house is clean because the girls are asleep. Homework is done. So let's see. She needs to use the potty. And she can take a shower. And then I guess we will just send her to bed. And yeah, I guess we will have to try again tomorrow night. I don't know if you guys are catching that, but like it makes that mechanical noise when I go down a floor. I don't know if it's just my mic, and then you can still hear the water from when the sink bursts. So I don't know. It's kind of goofy. It only does it for this house, so I don't know if it's a glitch with Aurora Skies or what exactly it is. Okay, well, I will go ahead and pause it here. Um, I will thank you guys for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the end of episode 9. Do remember I have my other series, Lucky Palms Runaway. He's met a girl named Abriana King. She has a twin sister, Abriella King. He's just developed kind of a big crush on her, and they've gone on a couple dates. So I think we got a possible girlfriend slash love interest for Austin. And my series Meet the Georges is on pause. And I did get kind of a funny creative suggestion from Simfan Crystal to have Dakota become an assassin and have Kelly just deal with her dad being an assassin, which is completely hysterical. I went to the link for the weapons because there's a link where you can get usable weapons and an assassin career through Taiwan mods, and it just sounds hysterical. The weapons use the camera interface, and you, instead of taking a picture, you can actually kill Sims. So I thought it would be funny just have Dakota like go on a rampage after paparazzi and zombies and poorly dressed NPC Sims or something. I don't know. I think it would be kind of funny, but I'd have to definitely test it out first. That may be an idea for the near future. I will thank Simfan Crystal for that great idea. I love all of her ideas. She comes up with some really creative stuff, and I enjoy her videos a lot. But I am going to be coming out with my series Repop 2114. It is set in Lunar Lakes. It's about two aliens that have grown up in Lunar Lakes, and Lunar Lakes has been taken over by too many Sims, and they are basically trying to reestablish their race on the planet. So, yeah, I was inspired by Simfan Crystal for that one, by her series Alienated. If you have not checked that out, please find her through my page and check out the series. It's a great series, all about the husband and wife having as many babies as possible until they're not able to have babies anymore. And yeah, can't wait to play. I'm going to put my own kind of twist on it. I will do my best not to cheat, but I can't make any promises. I have been doing some trial runs with other households. Like I went and played I believe it's the Jones household in Riverview. They live in that kind of old spooky house on the top of the hill all by itself. Mrs. Jones had the lifetime goal to be surrounded by family, I believe, and it was to raise 5 babies to teenagers. And I gave them both the fertility treatment, and she ended up having 6 kids. She had twins the first time, and then the second time she got pregnant, she had 4 kids. And let me tell you, it was kind of tricky. So, I don't know. That may be a sign that Repop will be kind of tricky, but also with Repop, like in Alienated, Crystal had set the ages down that they're only a toddler for 2 days, they're a child for 2 days, they're a teen for 2 days, and then she kicks them out of the house to repopulate the world. so that way they can put out as many aliens as possible. So that may help it out. Okay, there is my timer. I will stop yakking, and I will thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does not cost a thing. It just shows me that I'm doing something right. So I will catch you in the next episode. The next episode should be episode 10. It will be Saturday, and long as Drusilla and Anastasia don't dirty up the house, Cinder should have almost the whole day to go out and explore the town and run into Fairy Godmother. That's if Fairy Godmother leaves the house this time. So, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.